people looking for more freedom when it comes to holidays, the apart hotel and serviced apartment staycation is more popular than ever before. But how aware are people of the options available to them? We took to the streets of London to find out. When I say the term serviced apartment, what would you say that is?
It's an apartment where someone would provide services for someone either short or long term to take the hassle and grief out of the process.
There may be a concierge service, all fully equipped, fully staffed if you need staff.
Maybe something that's self-catering, but you still have a maid service that comes in and changes the sheets and cleans every day.
It's somewhere you can rent for a short break, and somebody comes in and does the cleaning and makes the bed. A bit like a hotel room, but an apartment.
But somewhere more where you can sort of just go, relax and just rely on the basics sort of being looked after.
An apartment you could stay in for a holiday, but it would come with maybe like a concierge service or something like that. So if you needed something during your stay, you would be able to request something and that concierge service would be able to get it for you, I suppose, in that respect, yeah.
An apartment that is cleaned, maintained, you don't really have to think about anything. You could probably get food ordered there, have your washing done, but also somewhere to live.
I'd see it as a kind of apartment space. You've got a kitchen, bathroom, living area, bedroom, but it's regularly maintained.
Apartment where you obviously get a range of services that include cleaning, potentially food, but there's always someone at the door to let you in.
And what about apart hotel? What do you think an apart hotel is?
Probably similar, but with a hotel function where they would make your bed for you and that sort of thing.
Broadly similar, I guess. I mean, be a bigger property, I guess, with more apartments.
Some fusion between an apartment and a hotel. I really am not 100% sure.
Like maybe apartments within a sort of a hotel, like full service, but just individual apartments.
A whole room or a whole set of rooms available to just that individual guest, but you would still have some level of service there that you could call on if you needed it.
Collection of apartments, a bit like in the format of hotel rooms, but each apartment's got a couple of bedrooms, a kitchen, a living area and a balcony or something, and they're all just clustered together in one building.
I wouldn't know what that is, but I would make the assumption that it's within a hotel, yet it holds similar features as an apartment in the sense that you have bigger rooms and it's probably self-catered.
On a complex, it'll be connected to a complex, but it's not necessarily a hotel room, it's an actual living space. And similarly, they would come and clean your sheets and do the kind of maintenance a normal hotel room would.
And have you ever stayed in a serviced apartment or apart hotel at all?
I've stayed in serviced apartment, yeah, I've stayed in both before, mainly apart hotels on a couple of kind of package holiday deals. And yeah, that was really nice. There was kind of a lot more space to kind of bounce around and stuff, which is nicer than a hotel.
I haven't, no. I mean, I have sort of rented apartments when I've been away on holiday.
Stayed in an Airbnb a couple of times in a couple of different countries, but that was about it really.
I stayed in a serviced apartment, but not an apart hotel.
I've not, no. I've either gone for a hotel or the full-on Airbnb experience.
I have, yeah. I've used Airbnb quite a lot, and they actually have a few serviced apartments on there, but I've also spent many times in hotels, and to be honest, I do prefer serviced apartments.
I've stayed in an apart hotel before. I thought they were really good because you kind of get your living space. It's not just a bedroom in a hotel. You kind of have your lounge, maybe a little kitchen area, bathroom. It's kind of like more holiday away from home.
I've done the Airbnb thing and hotels, but not a serviced apartment.
You tempted by that at all?
It could be, yeah. I mean, if the price is competitive with a hotel.
Yeah, if it was a good price.
Possibly. For business, maybe.
It was really good. I mean, it gives you the freedom that you don't have to worry about opening times or closing times of a restaurant or going down for breakfast at a certain time. You're not sticking to a certain menu, but you still have the relaxation of knowing that when you come back at the end of the day, the sheets are going to be fresh and that everything's going to be in order and clean, and you don't have to worry too much about that.
getting my laundry done would be amazing if that was part of the service. That would be the number one thing. I mean, taking trash out and stuff is fine, and cooking you quite like doing, but laundry definitely.
I think it's just the price, really. And again, I'm just like solely talking about Airbnb because that's the only experience I had. But I found that it was reasonable. It was kind of quick to organise, quick to sort out, quick to do the transaction of payment. So I found it convenient in those kind of terms, really.
For me, when I'm looking for or going away, I would usually look for value first or things like that, and quite often I'd imagine with apartment-based services and things like that, you would probably be paying more premium kind of price range. So for me, it probably would be something I'd look at straight away. Obviously, if it was at an affordable level, that would be something I'd consider. But yeah.
So when it comes to apart hotels, service apartments, are there any brands that spring to mind?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
No. I can't actually think of any particular brand.
Not really, no.
Not really, no.
Not really, no. Not.
Airbnb would be the only one that I know of.
I've been using a company called Hallmark Estates in London. Also, when I think about it, I mean, Airbnb sort of springs up to mind as well.
Hideaway, I think, was the one that she was applying for. But yeah, so I know of one in London, but that's about it, really.
In terms of service apartments, I really love Airbnb at the moment. That's really good for being able to kind of find a bit more space in different cities, and it's more reasonable than trying to get hotel rooms.
No, I assume that Airbnb do serviced apartments, but I do know that almost every single online booker, hotel online booker, has moved into that because it's making so much money. And a lot of the smaller guys have actually struggled, who just focused on serviced apartments because these big guys like Expedia have come in and knocked them out.